Howdy folks, welcome back to Emerald Minecraft. This is tutorial number 8 on obtaining all the achievements in Minecraft. Today we're going to be going over the second to the last achievement that we have left, and that is the end with a question mark. Our goal is to locate the end. To do so, we're going to be needing an item that you can see here called the Eye of Ender, which, where we're at right now with the rest of the tutorials, we're basically at the point where getting this item really isn't too difficult. We should have been able to kill off plenty of Endermen by this point. If you haven't, go ahead and check out this tutorial on monster hunting and go kill off a whole bunch of Endermen, and you want to get Ender Pearls, just like these ones right here. Once you do so, you're also going to go farm your blazes, which we did in our, not the last tutorial, but the one before that, and you're going to get a whole bunch of blaze rods. And what we're going to do with these blaze rods is craft them into blaze powder, like so. And then, by placing the blaze powder and the ender pearls in the crafting area, you can turn them into Eyes of Ender. Now, what Eyes of Ender are used for is to actually find a stronghold somewhere in the world. By right-clicking, you can throw it into the air just like you would throw a snowball or eggs. And when you do, the Eye of Ender is going to take off and is going to fly into the air, and it always flies in the direction of the nearest stronghold. See, there goes mine up in the air right there. So I'm going to go ahead and start walking off in this direction. Now you have a slight chance that after you throw the Eye of Ender, it'll actually explode and you won't get it back. More often it'll come back to you. I think it's about 1 out of every 5, 1 out of every 6. I'm not entirely sure. But you're going to be needing to do either one of two things. Get tons of Eyes of Ender. See, there goes one exploding right there. Or just have a lot of patience and run really far between throws, because the stronghold can be considerably far away from you. I actually know where mine is already. Anybody who watched the last tutorial on getting the on a rail achievement, the full kilometer worth of distance, turns out the stronghold's right next to the other end of my my rail. So I'm actually not going to walk there now. I'm going to go ahead and cut out and get on my rail here and drive all the way out there. But that's the basics of using a Eye of Ender and how to find your stronghold. I'll go ahead and cut out, and then you'll see what happens when you actually get there. And here we are back. We're down at the other end of a rail. This is about 1 kilometer away from where we were just a second ago. Considering the Eye of Ender only flies like 15 meters at a time, having a lot of Eye of Ender is going to be kind of time consuming, so it's best to just run like maybe 100 meters at a time. That way you only have to throw your Eye of Ender maybe 10 to 20 times. Hopefully it doesn't explode too soon on you, and you still have plenty. When you get to your stronghold, you're still going to be needing at least 12 Eyes of Ender once you get there. So having a good supply of them isn't going to be a bad thing anyway. If you want to take the time and hunt down a lot of ender pearls and farm blazes long enough, that'll be beneficial. It'll make finding your stronghold a little bit better. Now, somewhere over here, my render distance is low, so I can't see it, but I marked where my stronghold is with a giant thing of lava, and I'm not entirely sure if I can jump off this cliff. I don't think so. Oh dang, I'm gonna have to go around. But when we see it, trust me, it sticks out pretty well. And I'll show you what happens when you actually get to your stronghold. Is that it? That's it. Yeah, there it is. Whew! See some fire, there's some lava, and that's actually where my stronghold's gonna be. What happens when you get there? The lava there might stop this a little bit. When you get there and you throw your Eye of Ender, once you're close enough, basically standing on top of it, the Eye of Ender will actually go into the ground like that. So once you hit this point, you can go ahead and start digging. The main rule of mining is to never dig straight down, but I'm going to, because it's going to save a lot of time here. I'm not too worried about dying. So I'm just going to go ahead and dig straight down from where I'm at. And at some point here, I will end up inside a stronghold. I'm digging about 4 down and then over one, so that if I ever need to come back here, I can just jump down real quick. Not really take too much damage. This stronghold could be anywhere between the surface and the bottom of the map. And so we may have to dig down quite a ways in order to get to it. But we'll get there. I'm not sure if you can see very well right now because it's dark and my recording isn't the best under light conditions. But we should be pretty close at this point. So I apologize for it being dark. I'm just going to throw an Eye of Ender here real quick. It went off that way. So we're going to go ahead and dig this direction. Oh! Okay, I don't know if you can hear that sound. That sound is actually a good sound when we're trying to find Stronghold. That sound is the sound of silverfish, which means we are, there it is. This is the start of our stronghold. Silverfish are the guardians of the stronghold, and they usually appear right at the ender portal frame. So we are directly where we want to be. Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! You know how I kept telling you that this is like the perfect map to end up where I want to be, where I want to end up? This is exactly where we wanted to end up. Like, precisely. This room, right here, is what we've been looking for. Oh, we can see a whole bunch of Eyes of Ender that we threw. They're still in there. Cool. This is called the End Portal Frame Room. And this spawner right here will spawn silverfish, which you can see a couple of them have been running around here. They're really small. They're not really powerful. Not the strongest monsters in the game. But there's going to be a lot of them. A lot of these squares in here probably already have silverfish, and then silverfish can enter stone blocks and turn them into what's called a monster egg. And then when you attack a silverfish, he'll call out all of his buddies, and they'll all just pop out of the rocks and swarm you. And that's what makes them incredibly dangerous. So, one thing that you're going to want to do, because silverfish aren't really good for anything except a little bit of experience, is you're going to want to go ahead and destroy that spawner as fast as you can. Because otherwise you're going to have silverfish all over you. And it's just not a good experience. So I'm going to go ahead and heal up here. I'm going to see if I can get this guy to call out all of his buddies so we can kill them all. And we'll go ahead and hop in there and destroy that spawner as fast as we can. Come here, buddy. Call out your friends. Come on. Get just a little bit lower here so we can punch him. Punch him in the face. Oh, there they are. Hey guys, how's it going? Woo! Alright, that must be all of them, because they all come out when you do that. Go ahead and hop up here and destroy that spawner real quick, and now we shouldn't have to worry about any silverfish whatsoever. This is actually really interesting, because it looks like the rest of the stronghold is filled with all the lava that I poured down here. I don't know if that's lava I put here, or if it just happened to be here, but it's like all over the place. Usually there's a gigantic building here, and if I have time, I'll go ahead and pause it and run out there and show you what it looks like, so you won't have to look at the end of this tutorial unless you really want to, because this is what we're looking for. You see here there's a whole bunch of different blocks. These are one of the only limited blocks in the entire game. Each map only has 36 of these that exist, unless you create more through creative mode and cheats and stuff. But anyway, what we're looking to do is to take an eye of ender and actually use it on each of these blocks. And when we've done so, here we have the ender portal. And that's about it. Once we hop into this portal, we get our achievement. And there we go. We are now in the end. And this is not going to be very safe at all. We're dead. Oh man. For all the nice things that this tutorial has had, the one thing it didn't want us to do was show up in the end. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and cut out and go back to the end real quick. Bear with me. And we're back to the ender portal frame. Turns out that lava I placed really did flow in behind me, and that's where I was supposed to come in. I came in a different place this time because lava was everywhere. But I turned up my render distance and I'll show you just why where we ended up was absolutely horrible. You always kind of show up on this little platform like this, and the ender dragon is flying around. He'll come at you, and if he hits you, he knocks you around, so we're basically just stuck here until he killed us. You're going to want to bring some stone or something else with you so you can get off this platform and get to the mainland. There's usually just one gigantic island. I'll go ahead and fly around here. You'll see that it is inhabited entirely by Endermen. Really, they're everywhere. Oh, you're still following me. Leave me alone. And yeah, this is the end. I don't understand why it didn't give me the achievement. I think I have to walk through the door specifically that leads into that portal room in order to get the achievement. There he is. But that's it. We'll still don't understand why it's not giving me this achievement. That's a really good question. I actually just looked it up, and it turns out that at the moment this achievement is bugged, so I can't actually get it. I apologize. But yeah, when you walk through that portal frame, it gives you the achievement, or it should. So have fun. In our next tutorial, I'll go get all my stuff again. I'll come back here, and I'll probably just start somewhere here, and I will show you how to fight this monster of a beast. And it can take a while, but he's really not too difficult. He's just a big pushover. He's like a little puppy following you around. Yeah. Oh. Good puppy. Come here, boy. Come here. Oh, good boy. Well, that's it for this tutorial. Thanks for watching. Go ahead and like these videos if you think they're informational. Subscribe to the channel so that you can get updates on all sorts of different tutorials that I put out. I put out things for combat, for building, redstone. Though a lot of those aren't uploaded right now because my computer and internet connection are slow and it takes like an entire day to upload one of these. And yeah, that's it. Thanks for watching, and happy Minecrafting.